Good morning, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. As you are joining in, please let me know where you are coming in from, where you are watching us from. I am streaming here from my home office. Today is a beautiful day again. We have the sun shining, and I hope wherever you are, it's a beautiful day. As we continue with our journey organizing this transformational retreat, what transformational experience are you going to feel? What are you going to get? Because whenever you go for a retreat, you are going for the experience, not the venue. Yes, the venue will play a part, but the biggest thing that you go for a retreat is for the experience. What are you going to experience when you come to the retreat, the Shifting Forward retreat here in British Columbia? Have, have you ever felt like you are drowning and you don't know how to save yourself? Have you ever felt like you are watching yourself from the sidelines and you just don't know how to get back into your body or to control your life? I have a solution for you. This transformational retreat is going to change your life. This is a game changer for a lot of women that have been struggling with issues like this, even for myself. Every time I host a retreat, I also go through a transformational experience because everybody that comes to the retreat brings in a different energy and a different experience altogether. So whenever I host a retreat, I also go through a lot of self-discovery. So in this instance, we are going to take you through a self-discovery journey and inner reflection. Who are you? Uh, why are you here at the retreat? Do you know your purpose in life? If you don't know yourself, if you don't know who you are, and if you don't know what you want in life, even in the relationship, this is why you will end up attracting the wrong person, or you end up staying in a relationship that you know very well that it's not working, it's not going to take you anywhere, but because you are desperate to be in a relationship, or you don't know anything better but staying in that relationship. So when you come to a retreat, this is when you get your eyes wide open. You see all your blind spots. You see the things that you couldn't see yourself, because you'll be surrounded by like-minded women that are also going through the same things that you are going through. You will learn to honor your suppressed emotions, everything that you have been trying to avoid. Because when you're alone, you always try to avoid to avoid any pain, right, or any trauma. So you suppress your emotions. You will go through a forgiveness transformation. You heal your trauma from your past and even your old wounds. This is the time that you will dig deep. A lot of the times, as human beings, we kind of try to hide what we are going through. We suppress them. And this always manifests in uh, sabotaging behaviors or self-limiting beliefs, where you are either drinking too much, or you become this angry woman, or you become a work alcoholic, or you become an absent parent, because you just don't know how to handle your emotions. And you end up not trusting yourself around even your own children. You will learn to transform your fear and to transform it into love. Because there could be something that you just so scared to do. Like, for example, if you've been divorced for a long time, or you have been widowed, like myself, before I met Perry. I was widowed for almost 20 years, more than 20 years. Yes, I was in and out of relationships, but you get to a point where you just don't know how to control that situation. I got my courage and my transformation when I attended the retreat. That's when a light bulb went in my mind, and I knew that there were things that I needed to do, and there were things that I needed to stop doing so that I could move on with my life. You develop your intuitive guidance, because when you have gone through a lot of pain, your intuition is kind of misguided, and you kind of lose your center. Your intuition is your gut feeling. As women, we have this sharp intuition and gut feeling because we bring life into this world. We carry life in us for 9 months. And because of that, God has blessed us with this intuitive feeling. But when you have gone through a lot of trauma, a lot of pain, a lot of disappointments in your life, you will find out that your intuition is misguided. You are going to also improve relationships. The first relationship you are going to improve is yours, the relationship with self, the relationship with the women around you. And that will also manifest into a better person. When you return home, people are going to notice something different because your aura will have changed. You will experience better relationship management. You will learn your true purpose in life. When I attended a retreat back in 2019, yes, I've attended many more retreats, but that was my first retreat that really turned my life. That's when I I had this feeling that I needed to write a book. That's where I decided I was going to publish my first book, and I did. And this was my first book that I decided at the retreat that I needed to write a story about my journey, a story about my life, a story about the things that had happened to me that I knew that it would help somebody that was going through what I went through. You will also increase your self-esteem. Most of the times when you're alone, you just don't know how to do it. But when you attend a retreat, you are going to be having live coaching, one-on-one coaching with myself and other coaches that will be coming to the retreat. You increase your self-confidence, your self-awareness, your self-worth. Because once you know who you are, after you've gone through your self-discovery journey, you will know who you are, what you want, and what you are worth. And that will also transpire into you attracting the right people in your relationship. And you also start pruning bad friends around you. Have you ever noticed that sometimes you cannot move ahead with your life simply because of the people that surround you? The friends that are always putting you down, the friends that are always criticizing you. All the time, they are always telling you, oh, you can't do that. You can never do that. Oh, nobody has ever done that. But when you attend a transformational retreat, you will come back with enough courage, enough self-esteem that you will start pruning your friends, because the people that surround you are going to influence who you are and the choices that you are going to make in life. You discover your peace. your love, and your joy. And most of all, you will change your life into one of abundance and gratitude. You will start being a person that is full of gratitude. You will also, excuse me, you will also get tools to start challenging the issues that have been holding you back in your life and the issues that you are currently facing today. You will also be able to uh, find peace in your heart about the things that have happened to you that you never thought you'll be able to get over. You will have the power to let go, because we carry so much junk in our hearts. We carry so much junk in our heads. And then you will discover that you are always tired. You are always having headaches. Your sleeping pattern is always erratic. Your appetite is up and down. Your weight is either increasing or you are losing weight and you just don't know why. You can't sleep. It's because there is so much, in your mind. There is so much in your mind that you really don't know how to tackle your life. And this also affects who you are. It affects your relationship. It affects all the things that you do, even in your career. It affects everything: the relationship with your children, the relationship with your partner, the relationship at work, even your business relationships. They get affected. You will heal your spirit. You will heal your soul. You will find balance in your lifestyle and create harmony with the things that you thought were hurting you, and even those people that you thought you might never forgive. You start living in the moment instead of living in the past. You will learn how to nurture yourself through forgiveness. When you learn to forgive, forgiveness is not for the other person. Forgiveness is for you. Because when you learn to forgive, you learn to let go. You learn to empty your heart with all the junk, the manure that you continue to carry. Manure stinks, right? If you have lived in the village like I did, I grew up in the village back home in Zimbabwe. We had a cattle crawl, we had a fowl run, right? We had a place where we used to keep goats. And so when you go to the cattle crawl, the manure stank. The manure stank. And this is what's happening in your heart, in your mind. You're moving around with all that stench, and you just don't realize that, you know what, you're stinking. It's only after you let go that you will experience that transformation. It's like a load of bricks has been offloaded off your back. I hope you learned something from this. Are you ready to pack your bags and come for the retreat? Shifting Forward 2024 in Osoyoos, British Columbia. I will see you again next week, where we are continuing this journey of why you need to come for a retreat or to go for a retreat. I've organized this retreat for 5 nights and 5 days in Osoyoos, and the price starts from $3,000. But there is an early bird discount, 20% discount, if you pay before April 30th. So I will see you again next week. Thank you so much for joining me. You have a wonderful day and start thinking about coming for the retreat. Bye-bye for now.